Good morning, friends and family and fans of Art Around with Cindy. I'm so glad you're joining me today, and we're going to look at this little painting I call All Tucked In. And we began with 100% cotton paper. And I also, you'll see masking tape and masking fluid there. I did use all Daniel Smith paints in this painting. I'm not going to get into colors and things like that too much. So I did tear the masking tape down lengthwise, and I used the rough edges on the outside of to show to represent tree trunks. And I put some of the strips all the way to the bottom, and I put some of them just part way down just to give depth to the painting. And I used the Fineline masking fluid for the tree limbs, the little tree limbs on these types of trees, and also in for some branches and things in the bottom. I put in a little bit of sky that will be peeking through from the in the end. Um, I use sea salt on the greens and the burnt sienna colors in the bottom. I actually used it in both that and in the canopy overhead. It gives texture, very interesting texture to our paintings, and I would encourage you to try it on yours. And that looks like a hot mess. Do your paintings ever look like that? Mine sure do. Almost every time there's a point where I'm going, uh-oh. So I started taking off the masking tape, and if you ever have issue, use a little bit of heat gun, but do be careful when you're using masking fluid. And the I love it when I take this off. It's almost like starting the painting over because it's it's white paper, and I get to start in playing again. The taking off the masking fluid is oddly satisfying too. So here I started adding in the shadows on the right side of the trees, just very lightly and not in a uniform way, because trees are not uniform, just like us. We're all different. And here I started using a brush to put in those darker marks of the aspen tree, but I ended up using a cut up credit card, and I got this idea from Karen Rice from @Karen Rice Art. Check her out. She's got so many things for the new and the intermediate watercolorist. Um, I just don't know where I'd be without her. So we're at the end. I did forget to add in the cabin, but they'll crop up um, in many more paintings. Thank you for coming by. Hit like and subscribe if you so choose. I really appreciate you.